What's life like living in a second-tier city in China as a 38-year-old unemployed woman? Hi everyone, I'm Xinxin. I'm a 38-year-old unemployed woman living in a second-rate city called Shenyang in northern China. This is a typical day in my life. The weather is sunny today, not bad at all. In the city where I live, winters can be quite harsh, with temperatures dropping below -15 degrees Celsius or about 5 degrees Fahrenheit. Summers, on the other hand, can be hot and humid. To start off the day, I prepare breakfast for the family. I begin by cooking rice and millet. In China, influenced by long-standing agricultural traditions, people normally eat either rice or bread with every meal. These foods are considered staples, and without them, a meal feels incomplete. In southern China, rice is more commonly eaten as the main staple food, whereas in the north, bread and noodles are more popular. What's the main staple food in your country? This is millet. Many people outside of China often think of rice when they think about Chinese food. But in northern China, millet was actually the first grain ever grown by ancient Chinese people. Millet is very healthy food. And in traditional Chinese beliefs, it is considered to be gentle on the stomach and good for digestion. While the rice is cooking, I'll prepare two simple dishes: shredded potatoes with meat and steamed egg. Both are very popular breakfast foods in China, enjoyed by millions every day. I like them because they're easy to make, delicious, and healthy. We like to cut the potatoes into thin strips so they cook quicker and absorb the flavors more easily. In China, pork is the most commonly consumed meat because it's affordable and full of flavor. We also prefer cuts with some fat, since the fat helps cook the dish and adds richness and flavor to the taste. In northern China, green onions are widely eaten. They are considered very healthy and add a lot of flavor to a dish. In traditional Chinese beliefs, they are also thought to strengthen your yang qi, or masculine energy. Next, I'm making steamed eggs. Many people in China believe that steaming eggs is healthier than frying them because it uses less oil and makes the dish lighter and easier to digest. I like cooking because I find it to be relaxing and almost meditative. After preparing a meal for my family, I feel a sense of purpose and accomplishment. In China, it's considered shameful to be unemployed and staying at home. mianzi or face is very important, and not having a job is seen as losing face for yourself and your family. I already received snarky comments from my mother-in-law, who is currently staying with us in the city since I lost my job. Fortunately, I'm not very sensitive, so I mostly ignore her. Hopefully, eating my cooking will get her off my back for a while. The dishes taste delicious. Or maybe I only think that because I put so much effort into cooking them. For now, cooking at home is still more common in China than eating out or getting fast food. Cooking at home is cheaper and healthier. But unfortunately, the trend is starting to change. Because of long work hours, many Chinese families simply do not have the time or energy to cook at home anymore. Instead, they prefer to grab fast food like McDonald's or KFC, or go to cheaper local fast food places that also serve chicken sandwiches and hamburgers. I'll show you what a local fast food restaurant looks like in part 2 in the next video, so please stay tuned. Although attitudes have become more flexible than in the past, many people from older and more traditional generations still view washing dishes and other household chores as a woman's responsibility. And unfortunately, one of the major downsides of cooking Chinese food at home is the fact that there are going to be a lot of dishes that need to be washed afterward. In China, we usually do not use machines to dry our clothes. Most families do not have a dryer at home. Instead, we prefer to hang our clothes on the balcony and let them dry naturally in the sunlight. My previous job was in a factory making car parts. I was earning around 2,000 yuan, or about $300 per month. To make more money, I worked overtime on weekends. On average, I worked around 60 hours a week, and with overtime, my pay was close to 4,000 yuan, or about $600 a month. But after COVID, my hours were cut by the company, and I no longer had the opportunity to work overtime. I started to feel that the job was no longer worth it, so I made the bold decision to quit and try social media instead. My mom and my mother-in-law were strongly against it. They come from an older generation that believes any job is a good job and that you should not quit just because you are tired of it. However, my husband was supportive of my decision, and that meant a lot to me. One thing about cooking Chinese food at home is that it takes a lot more time than simply grabbing a chicken sandwich. Before I know it, the whole morning is gone. In my next video, in addition to delicious chicken sandwiches, I'm also going to show you what a typical evening in China looks like and what kinds of activities we do for fun after a hard day at work or school. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. It would really help me with my dream of sharing my life in China with a wider audience around the world. Thank you so much for watching.